Okay, so this is my newly converted front yard. It's still a work in progress, but I just want to take you through our urban homesteading project from nearly the beginning. I mean, this was all just a bunch of grass, and that bush was insane before he trimmed it. So, okay. Anyways, let's see. So through here, through this bed, there's this whole kind of back outside row. You can see here, the back row is all going to be sunflowers, and the front row, you can see these guys here. These are watermelons, and so I've got, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 watermelon plants in this bed. And then over here is kind of the same. Gavin, put the hose down. God, I'm about to get soaked. Okay, so this is all sunflowers up the back. And then up this front row is all watermelons until we get to the back here. I had to put some more seeds in, so. Okay, so we have borage. Hi, how are you? We have borage. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's the whole back row right there. You can see where I planted the seeds. And then these are, you can see the little plants, the starts are cucumbers. So there's that. There's a space to put some marigolds for the companion planting. 4 more cucumber plants, and then another space for more marigolds. Okay, 4 more. Cucumbers, space, cucumbers again. And then let's see if we get up close, you can see, yeah, that's a butternut squash. That's awesome. There's 2 of them, and that I just cracked open a butternut squash the other day, and there were 2 already sprouted. So that was an opportunity I had to take advantage of. Okay, so we have these 4 are zucchini, and then these 6 over here are cantaloupe. And then this is the amazing tree. It's a pear tree that my super awesome friend Joe gave us. And we love it, and we love you, Joe. Thank you. Okay, so this is eventually going to be kind of made out into one bed, and it's going to go across and down, because this is all going to be, you know, if you notice, it's all trellising or climbing plants. So it's gonna be, you know, a tall kind of like gated, if you will, garden. Yeah. So like over here at the entrance right there is going to be like, we're going to build a steel arbor and 2 steel small like French double doors that are going to be arched at the top. So I'm like really excited about that. I think over there is where I'm going to do a corn. I'm going to grow like blue corn. Okay, so let's go to this bed. This is our, by the way, this is our Charlie Brown Christmas tree style, and my son beating it style bed. It's not the prettiest, but it will work fabulously. Okay, so this is our other garden bed. So these little front plants right here, I did not grow myself from seeds. That's, Gavin, move the stick. Old German tomato and purple Cherokee tomato. That's an African blue basil, yep, spicy globe basil, and a sweet banana pepper plant. I'm super excited about it. You can see this. It's our first one, and then you can see like the little babies up there. And there's like the flowers. I don't know if it's necessary or not, but I've been like rubbing them together to pollinate them, just in case. Get off my plants, thank you. Okay, that's an onion that just kind of like sprouted in our home, and so I planted it, and it's doing great. And the same for the one behind it is a shallot. We have more borage, or borage, I don't know how it's pronounced, and some more seeds that I planted. Okay, this whole center area is where I direct seeded a bunch of broccoli seeds, so I'm going to be thinning that out soon-ish. There's like some more seeds that haven't popped up. Okay, so this is some more cucumbers, and this is going to be trellised. And so there's going to be a trellis here system that's going to be shaped like an eye. You can see that. And then in the back there is another line, and then that. So these center ones, those are snow peas and then shelling peas. And yeah, so this stuff's not doing really good. I think I'm gonna have to go back and direct seed. Actually, I just did go back and direct seed in case these guys don't make it, to have some. This is like dino kale. I know it's not really the season, and once the peas grow up, it'll shade them, and I think that they'll do a lot better. Then we have like a little basil plant here, and then this is like curly kale, which is amazing. And these, again, I just did some more direct seeding, but these are eggplant. And so, yeah, like I was saying, there's going to be a trellis coming up this way, and then one's going this way, making an eye. And then this is not doing it at all, so I think I'm going to take it out and wait until maybe late summer, fall time to redo. That's like romaine. I have a bunch of arugula starts and stuff like that in the back, so I might wait until this box is full and shading this just a little bit before I do that. And then this row through here is all cosmic purple carrots. So you can see, I direct seeded that, and you can see some of them are popping up. I don't know if you can see them there. They're beautiful though, and I love them. There they are. And there's a beautiful garlic. It's doing really good. And I have more garlic throughout here and some ginger too. Yeah, okay. And so now my other bed, which is not quite as refined as the other ones, but I just worked on it today. So more watermelon, which this is all going to be kind of like trellised up to, you can see maybe about there on the wall. So it's not going to be like obstructing the view out of the window, but yeah. And then over here, this is our tomato and basil bed, and tomato and basil are great to grow together for companion planting. So that's pretty much what we're doing here. And trying to incorporate some of the square foot gardening techniques. So it's like there's a little tomato plant back there, and then it's like basil. You can see the little circle and like the bigger circle. So it's like tomato, tomato, tomato. It's kind of like in a zigzag pattern. And then it's like basil, 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 doing like an opposite. Ode to the double helix, right? Okay. And then like this whole end is going to be basil. That's just some stuff I transplanted. So try not to kill plants if I don't have to. So yeah, this is kind of the area I'm thinking about doing for the blue corn. And then, so throughout this part of the yard, we're going to basically just build out a bunch more boxes. I'm kind of thinking about doing boxes going in this direction, but I'm not totally sure. So yeah, you can see how it's doing now, and that's my son talking to people. Yeah, and then you can see, if you look straight across, the fig tree that our neighbors gave us a cutting from their old fig tree. Or, yeah, that they brought over from Italy over 30 years ago. Ah, some mosquito. Okay. So that's our beautiful fig tree. Yeah. Hi, how are you? I'm doing wonderful, thank you. Just, okay, yeah, so let's get a whole overview shot of what we kind of have going on here. I don't know if you can see this. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, this is... Okay, so this is our front yard. And my son has the hazards on. Okay, so here is some of the starts that I've got all down there that I haven't gotten into the ground yet, or that just aren't ready for it. And let's see. Okay, so my chocolate mint plant, which is amazing, and rosemary plant. I don't know what this is. I think it's like a little weed, but I'm not sure, so I'm not ready to pick it. Stevia. The stevia plant is just, oh my god, it's the most amazing tasting stevia, especially when you take a piece of this and a leaf of this. Let me pick that. Okay. And then this is a pineapple sage plant, which doesn't seem to be super thrilled with me right now. It's got some yellow leaves. Well, it doesn't want to let that one go. Okay, so this is the backyard, and eventually this is going to all be awesome garden area. You can see the heart-shaped wild strawberry patch David did for me. And then, oh, that's the lake, and it's beautiful.